welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to make this cute elf wreath using the 8-inch wreath forms from Dollar Tree. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. Alrighty, let's get started with this. So I've had a lot of requests to try to do a mini wreath with the new 8-inch wreath forms from the Dollar Tree. They come in a 2-pack, as you can see there. And if your store doesn't have them, or if you might need to order them and have them delivered, here is the back of the label so you can get the numbers off of that and go on the website and order it. So I have those. As far as mesh goes, I don't really know how much mesh this is going to take. I'm assuming that 2 rolls of each color is going to be more than enough. I'm kind of estimating about 1.5 rolls. But once I get all my mesh on and everything, of course, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell y'all exactly how much I used. But for the time being, I have 2 rolls of this green and red from Dollar Tree, 2 rolls of this white and red from Dollar Tree. I have 2 spools of this ribbon. This came from Walmart's Christmas supply last year. I got massive amounts of ribbon on clearance, and each one of these rolls has 5 feet of ribbon. You're going to need a pack of pipe cleaners. And I got these little elf leg ornament things from Dollar Tree. This hat came from Dollar General. It was $1. They had a couple different colors, but I really like this one. A pack of the little mini Christmas ball ornaments from Dollar Tree. And what else do I have? Oh, I got something else. I said pipe cleaners. Yeah, you need pipe cleaners, and a pair of scissors, and a glue gun and glue sticks. I still am not in the mood to go to Walmart and fuss and fight with those people and the crowds and everything right now. So I'm out of the glue sticks for my big glue gun. I'm using my small one because I got a whole lot of glue sticks for it. Alright, so my blossom method I know is not going to work with this because the blossoms are way too big. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get a pipe cleaner and we're going to fold it in half and then just cut it in half. Then take that and bend it in half like a V, just like that. And I'm going to lay that off to the side. Excuse me. Now my rolled method here, I don't ever measure this. If I had to guess, I would say that the pieces are about 4.5 to 5 inches, somewhere in that neighborhood. But let's see. Yeah, I want to use the ribbon with the green clusters. So first we're going to make a cluster, and to do that we need to cut 3 pieces of mesh. So I just take the end of my mesh and I just roll it over on itself until I get a tube. Let me do that again. Until I roll it, get a tube. And then I cut it. Now I'm going to do that 2 more times. And this is the first time that I've used this tiny little wreath form, so I don't even know how many clusters it's going to hold, but we're going to find out here in a minute. We will find out together. Okay. Set that over there. Now I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon. I don't know why I set that over there. Cut a piece of ribbon, and I always measure my ribbon to 1.5 times the length of the mesh. So just hold it against it like that. That's 1 length, and then half of another one, and then cut it. And this mesh is 6 inches, so you're basically cutting a 9-inch piece of ribbon. And now I'm going to cut a piece of this ribbon. To hold it like that, and then half again, and then I'm going to dovetail the ends. That is, just cut a little V in the end, just like that. No, I don't like folding my ribbon to cut it. You can if you want to, but I don't like doing it. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to get this out of the way, and we're going to make a bundle by taking 1 piece of our mesh, and you want to try to keep the ends kind of like as even as possible. If not, they're going to be pointy and sticking out in all different directions. And just pinch that between your fingers just like that. And we'll take the other piece and roll it up like that. Take the other piece and roll it up like this and hold it like that. Now we're going to take our ribbon, where'd the other piece go? Take our ribbon and the pretty side, the side that you want facing out, we're just going to layer them together with the pretty sides facing upward, and then pinch them between your fingers with the pretty side facing your fingertips. Just like that. Now you're going to take your little piece of pipe cleaner here and just sandwich everything in the middle. Bend it in half and then give this a really good twist in the back, really tight. And there is our first little bundle. I'm going to pull my ribbon just a little bit. That looks better. And now let's see, because usually with the other wreath forms, there's 4 of these and I work on the inner 2. For this one, I think I'm going to work on the outer 2 right here. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaner like that and put one piece around this center rung here, and the other one around this outer one. And we're going to do that first, and let's see what that looks like. Now keep in mind, your wreath is going to look kind of raggedy until you get a bunch of these bundles put on. Then it'll start to look good then. Let's slide this over to the side. Good Lord, I tightened that down. Okay. I think that'll look okay. You know, the center is going to be very, very cramped. I think it'll look good when I'm done with it. Okay, so now I'm going to make another bundle. And I'm going to be using the white mesh here, but I'm not going to be using any ribbon. Okay, I'm just going to alternate it like that. One bundle, cluster, whatever you want to call it, the green with the ribbon, and then alternate with the white, green, white, green, white, green, ribbon, no ribbon, ribbon, no ribbon, just like that, all the way around until I get it full, and then I'll come back and show it to y'all, and then we'll attach the other stuff, and we'll see exactly how much mesh and ribbon I use. So hang on just a minute. Alright, this is what I have so far. Is that not cute? It's so little and cute. Okay, so I made 30 little clusters. And I used right at 6 feet of this ribbon, 6 feet of this ribbon, 1.5 rolls of each color of mesh. And this is what I have. So I'm going to set this off to the side because now I'm going to go in with these little elf legs. And what in the heck kind of mess do we have up here? Okay, what I'm going to do is just, they're sewed together at the top. I'm just going to cut them right underneath that seam, just like that. And we'll cut this one right underneath that seam as well. They already have like a little bit of stuffing in them, but I'm not too thrilled with how much stuffing they have. So I'm going to take a little bit of polyester fiber fill here. Yes, I know that you can cut a pillow apart and use the stuffing and it's cheaper. I've done that for many, many years. My grandmother and my mother were both doll makers, so I know that trick. So I'm going to just stuff the legs just a little bit more. Let me see if I can get this in there. And yes, you can use a chopstick, dowel rod, whatever you want to help you, you know, kind of cram this stuffing down in there. That looks okay to me. I want just a little bit more. I don't want them, you know, stuffed really tightly because, you know what, you're not going to see the very top of this when it's up in the wreath. And now I'm going to take 2 pipe cleaners and I'm going to bend them in half just like this. And then I'm going to put a blob of hot glue right on the edge of the inside of this. And I'm going to take the bent end of the pipe cleaner and stick it down in there and then just press it together like this, and then we're going to use that pipe cleaner to attach these legs to the wire frame. So I'm going to do that to the other one. Just bend it in half. Put another blob of glue right there, and be careful when you're doing this so you don't burn your fingers. I'm not going to be held liable for somebody burning themselves. Okay, just press that down like that. I got a little bit oozing out. Give me something to wipe it up. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to set these off to the side to cool. And now with this hat, I'm going to carefully cut that off. There we are. Okay, and it looks to me like, okay, the inside of this hat has like a little bottom on it. Let me see. I guess that'll give me enough room. I want to do the same thing with this hat that I just did with these little legs. I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and I'm going to bend it in half. And then I'm going to take I'm going to put a line of hot glue right there. You see that? And then I'm going to just stick the pipe cleaner in there, and I'm going to hold it together for a few seconds to make sure that it's going to stick. There we go. Now I'm going to set this off to the side, and I've got a heavy glass over here with my tea in it. I'm just going to set that on top of it just to hold it down. So now I've got these little ornaments, and I don't know exactly how many of these little ornaments I want to stick on here, but I think I want to use at least the glittery ones, and then maybe some of these shiny ones. So let's see if we can get these out. Okay. And then to attach those, I'm just going to take a pipe cleaner and run it through the top there. And I'll show you how I'm going to attach that. Let me get this glue gun out of the way. Get the legs out of the way. Just going to take this, and like I attach a lot of other things on my wreaths, I'm just going to kind of burrow down in here, and I'm just going to wrap it around the wire frame. I don't want to glue these on because they've got a little bit of weight to them, and I'm afraid that they might come unstuck and start falling off, and you don't want your balls to fall off. That's a disaster. There we go. Just stick it right down in there like that. And then I'm going to go around and I'll attach a bunch of the others in the same fashion. Now I'm going to attach the little legs. If we can see right here, okay, on this outer ring, on the very outer ring of this, I think is where I'm going to attach these. And I'm just going to take one end of the pipe cleaner and run it around that outer edge like that. See, about like that, I think, because you want your mesh to cover up that raw edge there. And I will just twist it like that. And of course, when I get everything attached, I'm going to go back and I'll trim down the pipe cleaners, you know, make it look all nice and neat in the back. Oh, there we go. Let me see if I have this. It's hard to hang on to. Let me see if I have the little legs hanging down. And you know what? Actually, I think I want them to come down just a little bit further than what I have. Okay, that should look good. I'm just going to hold it there with my fingers. And now twist these around and around like that. Now let's see, where else I want this other leg. I think that one will go right about there. That looks good. All right, now we're just going to cram this pipe cleaner up in there and try to get them somewhat even. I want my elf's legs to be all jacked up here. He was in an accident. He fell off Santa's sleigh. Okay. That looks all right. Now let's go back to the hat. Get that. And then I want this to kind of nestle kind of on top like this. So what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to try to get like kind of in the middle of my mesh. You see, this is the center where the pipe cleaner was holding it together. And I'm going to use that as a support to kind of help my hat to stand up a little bit. So I'm just going to run the pipe cleaner down in there. And then I'm going to come around that cluster there onto the other side. Oh, this bell is about to drive me insane. All right, that looks okay. And then just give it a good twist in the back. That's cute. And let's see, I might, to get this, because it looks to me like it's wanting to flop forward, I might take, let's see, I might stick another pipe cleaner on the back here just to kind of pull it back and attach it to the wreath form right there. We'll see. Okay, so now I'm going to go back around with some of these ornaments here, sticking them all on, and y'all know me, I'll probably come across something else I want to stick on it here in a second, because I don't know if this is as decorated as I like it to be. So I'm going to work on this for a few more minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll see what I'll come up with. Alrighty, this is what I have so far. I have all of my little red ornaments on, and actually you can see these a lot better in person than you can on camera. Now I have this little gift box ornament that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I want to put that right there in the center. And I also have these red and green candy cane ornaments. I got these at Walmart. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's see what this looks like. I just nestle it down in there. Oops, let's put that towards the back, shall we? Right there. Okay, let's see, where is the actual... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a hole like I do with a lot of these styrofoam things that I attach to my wreaths. I'm going to take my scissors and a pipe cleaner. I bent the pipe cleaner in half, and I'm going to lay that right over there. I'm going to take my scissors and just gouge a hole in it. I'm going to put a big blob of hot glue in there, and then I'm going to stick my pipe cleaner down in there and then let that set up, and then that's going to give me something to attach to the wreath form to hold that in place. And now for these little guys, I'm just going to pull them off of the card and then take some wire cutters and just trim that excess plastic off. And I'm just going to put, oh Lord, get your legs straight, man. And then I'm just going to put a blob of hot glue on them and just stick them down in there every now and again. These are kind of heavy, so you know what? I may try to make a point to stick them to a piece of ribbon so they don't get lost in all that mesh. And I think they'll, whoopsie, I think they'll adhere to the ribbon just a little bit better. So I'm going to put just a few little drops of glue there. And I'm just going to stick that to that ribbon. Just like that. And then I will go around with all of these other ones and attach those as well. Let's see, let's turn that off a little bit better. Okie dokie. Put just a few little dots of hot glue. These are pretty heavy for their size. I mean, you'd think that they would be light, but they're not. They're kind of heavy. And I'm just going to stick that on this ribbon right here. And I'll do that with the other candy canes. And let's see, has this set up yet? I think it's set up enough. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this little gift box right in there. I kind of want it cocked sideways like that, not perfectly up and down, just a little bit like that. So I'm going to take this pipe cleaner here and go down and try to wrap it around the very center ring. I'll feel it here. The very center ring. Okay, now flip it over, and I'm just going to wrap it around a few times. I'm not going to wrap it really tightly until, you know, I make sure that I have it centered and how I want it to look, and then I'll go back and tighten it up and, you know, trim off all this excess stuff. That looks okay. Now I'll just take this and run it down through the back and just wrap it around. Oh, for heaven's sake. And wrap it around the inner ring of the form. Just like that. And there we go. Try to get that corner to stick up. There we are. Now there's our little gift box. I'm pretty happy with that. Then I'm going to just glue on the rest of these candy canes, and you'll have a wreath like you saw at the very beginning of the video. So if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. I'll have the links to all of those in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.